Hey guys, DT here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new episode of Boom Beach. So today I'm going to show you how to get through all 7 stages of Dr. T, and unfortunately some of my footage got corrupted, and so I'm not going to be able to show this to you because in real time when it recorded it was really low quality and really fuzzy, and I don't feel comfortable showing that to you because the quality just wasn't there. So however, what's most important and most amazing is that stage 7 recorded perfectly as I was attacking it in real time. So we're gonna watch the replays up until stage 7, and then you will see how stage 7 went down in real time. Now of course that breaks the magic and you already know that I got through all 7 stages, but you probably could guess it from the thumbnail anyway. Alright, also I went immediately into attacking, so we're not going to be able to see stage 1 of Dr. T. However, if you guys cannot get through Dr. T stage 1, we have to have a serious conversation. So I have all kinds of faith in you that you can do it without me having to show it to you, and I'm sure that you could probably just take it down with just GBE. So let's check out stage number 2 of Dr. T, and this was super duper easy. I am today using mostly Zookas and Heavies. It is one of my favorite combinations. Recently I've been falling back a bit more on Tanks and Medics just because I feel that it costs me less to retrain when I use that combo, but overall Zookas and Heavies are still one of my favorite combos. So over here, this is stage 3 of Dr. T. We are going to go from the left hand side, drop some critters, and shock the shock launcher, and then basically get down to the HQ, reflare my troops, and watch the HQ go down because little critters took care of it for us. Now guys, are you having a throwback moment right now to the moment when we first met the critter bats? Because I really would love for critter bats to appear again. Now let's go ahead and check in Dr. T stage 4, and Dr. T was fairly easy today. I feel like I've lost minimal troops. I didn't have to retrain much, and I was just able to get through it and just glide through it very easily. So this here is stage 4, and what I did is I went through the left flank because there is no reason for me to have to go through the right. There are all of these mortars here, and as much as this is a lower level base, all these mortars are still going to be causing damage to my Zookas because it doesn't really take much to bring them down, and I didn't want to retrain. I didn't want to spend the money. I just wanted to keep on earning the money because I have so many upgrades ahead of me. So I reflared my troops, I covered them up, and I put a medkit on them, and then reflared and covered them up again because a few heavies were getting close to the flamethrower, and we know flamethrower is not a best friend for the heavies. So this here was stage number 4, and now let's go ahead and take a look at stage number 5. Stage number 5 was also pretty easy. At the end I will swap out my troop combo, so you shall see it, but for now let's check out what happened on stage 5. Basically over here, once again the base is kind of spread out, and if you zoom out and look at it, it kind of looks like a heart because you can trace the outline of the heart there. So I went ahead and cleared off a few of the major defenses, and then I went ahead and dropped my troops over on the left hand side because there is absolutely no chance in this world that I am going through the right. No reason for me to have to take such a long way to victory. I want to win quick. So here we are. We're gonna put a shock and then another shock on the shock launcher, and then we are going to just keep on blazing through this. I dropped the box of critters there, and then the shock is getting annihilated and taken down by my troops. I'm doing a reflare, and then once more covering up my troops, walking them up over here to where all the defenses are, clearing through the mines, and then here we go. Pow pow, Zookas are done with the HQ. So let's go ahead and take a look at stage 6 and how that looked, and also this will be the last attack featuring Zookas and Heavies. So prepare for the real-time look at how I took down stage 7. Alright, so stage 6 kind of very similarly looks like some of the previous stages. I am going to pick one side and go through it, and if you guys didn't guess it, it is going to be the left side. So basically I am going to clear off a few of the defenses over here and then just drop my troops over in the very furthest left hand side. There is just an enough happening there for me to be like, okay, this is not totally boring without having to jump in over through the right where there's just an insane amount of defenses. I don't know why anybody would want to go through the right unless you're some sort of a very eccentric person. I definitely think most people will select the left hand side and the left flank attack in this one. So here we are. The Zookas and Heavies are such a great combination. They basically, I feel like if Zookas and Heavies could tango together, they would be like the best tango couple ever because they complement each other so well. One is so fragile and another one is so strong. And here we are, guys. The shock launcher becomes of range to Heavies, but that's not going to be an issue for much longer because Zookas, of course, will take it down. All right, so now let's go ahead and hop over to the footage from where we actually rated the stage 7 in real time instead of having to show you the replay. So let's switch over. Okay, guys, so this is what Dr. T's stage 7 today looks like, and this is what you're going to be able to take down. I know you can do it, and if you did it after watching this video, go ahead and put a comment below and do hashtag DT for the win. So this was going to be an absolute perfect layout for using the T-Med combo. One of the boats that I've upgraded to level 20 now actually hosts 3 tanks, which allows me to have that little bit of extra advantage and extra edge in the attack. So I have 2 boats of medics and the rest are tanks, and we are taking down a few of the cannons. There is a boom cannon behind the HQ, and we, of course, looking at the base, know immediately that we're going to go through the left flank. There's no reason to have to go anywhere else, and I mean, you certainly may, but I feel like this is going to be a quicker win, and this is just much easier, more time efficient and effective in my opinion. And here we are, guys. I'm going to remove the boom cannon and cannon behind the HQ a bit later. Right now, I just needed to make sure that I have enough GBE to deploy all of my troops and, of course, be able to flare them properly towards where I need to go. Now, throughout this attack, I will be gaining more GBE, and that is what I'm going to spend it on taking down that cannon and the boom cannon that are adjacent to each other behind the HQ, right around kind of like 12 o'clock of the HQ. So here we are. The tanks are doing fantastically well. There were no maxed out sniper towers this time. I feel like usually at stage 7, like all of the sniper towers are at least level 21, and all the boom cannons, or at least a lot of the defenses, are totally maxed out. I feel like Dr. T today was kind of going easy on us. Maybe it is because he's preparing for Thanksgiving and he's just kind of, you know, relaxing a little bit and forgetting that his full-time job is to be super evil and make our life very difficult. So Dr. T today was a good game, and of course I appreciated all the loot that I got from it. After all, I feel like it is going to make me a pretty happy camper to start yet another upgrade just in time for Thanksgiving. So let's go ahead and reflare our troops over here. We're gonna get going and just making sure that they are not getting distracted by the defenses in the middle of the base. I still have to take down the remaining boom cannon and cannon, and here we go. This one barrage will be just enough to take that down. I am not going to worry about the 3 rocket launchers that are on the base because my medics are going to be able to patch up the tanks no matter what. Now there are a few boom cannons, so you can go ahead and just, as a sign of precaution, drop your critters and clear them out. If not, I did not experiment with it. They may or may not actually take out your tank. Obviously, the sole purpose of the boom mine is to take down the tank, but I don't know because I'm always steering on the side of safe because I don't want to retrain and spend time and money. I just want to keep on raiding and going through the gameplay, guys. So here we are. This was going to be a super easy takedown. I don't have much GBE left, and whatever I did, I just used on covering up that one tank. And look over here, actually one of my tanks totally got taken out by the boom mine as it was trying to make the way back to the rest of the crew. So clear out those boom mines with your critters. Don't be stingy. You will thank me later, guys. And with just a few seconds left, my tanks are going to take down the HQ. It'll be a super easy takedown. So if you are not able to take down Dr. T stage 7 today, go ahead and leave me a comment below. Let me know if you had any questions. Tell me what you struggled with so I can help you out for the next next time. And I'm so happy to tell you guys that recently it has been super easy for me to take down Dr. T. Perhaps it is because I've upgraded my tanks and medics and I've been using that troop combo much more often, but I feel like Dr. T has become just a little bit easier for me as it was before. And if you feel the same way, go ahead and leave a comment below. Do you think Dr. T is kind of giving up on being evil, guys? Let me know in comments below and I will catch you in the next video. Until then, DT is out. Bye guys!